Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you all my favorite curry goat recipe, and this one is where curry goat meets jerk. The flavors of jerk are going to bring this dish together, and I first had this in Jamaica and it was one of the best curry goats I've ever had. So let's recreate it. To our goat meat that's already been cleaned and washed, we're going to season with salt, black pepper, minced garlic, green seasoning, and feel free to put as much or as little green seasoning as you like. And when you're making your green seasoning, put a lot of pudina in it. 1 tomato, 2 scallions, half a cup of onion, quarter cup of celery, and half of a teaspoon of complete or all-purpose seasoning. Whatever you have on hand will work. Give this a mix. I'll show you the secret ingredients right after this. Now, if you wanted to just use this seasoning and curry your goat, of course you can if you are scared to try a jerk flavored curry goat, but I promise you all it does taste really amazing. So I'm going to go in with 1 teaspoon of this dry jerk seasoning, and that's why I only used 1 teaspoon of salt, because these other seasonings are going to add more salt to this. So 3 tablespoons of jerk seasoning marinade, this wet version. Now you're going to mix this in and allow it to marinate overnight or for a few hours, or you can even use it right away. This smells so heavenly and I'm so excited for you all to try this recipe. Now I'm going to be cooking this in my big green egg. It acts as a modern day fireside, I would say. You could also cook this on your stove if you wanted to, or if you have a fireside. The flavors that the goat gets when you cook food on a fireside, it's nice and smoky and delicious. And I love the egg for this because you can cook anything like you would on a regular stove. So I went in with some oil, and I'm going in with some jeera seeds and some fenugreek seeds. I always love to start off my curries with these seeds, and will allow that to toast in there on a low heat. You don't want your fire to be blazing, and allow it to get dark brown, but do not burn them. I personally don't like when the methi burns. It tastes really bitter. So once it's dark brown, add in a few curry leaves. Be careful because they will splatter. And if where you live you can't find fresh curry leaves, of course you can omit it. Next, we're going to add in some aromatics. So chopped onion, pimento, scallion, and pepper. Hot pepper like a Scotch bonnet or habanero. And allow that to saute in here until it starts to turn a light brown color. Now that's light brown, we're going to go in with our curry. I'm going to be using the Rajapuri 9-spice curry. It's perfect for like duck and goat gamey meats. It's amazing. And yes, you could use it with chicken or shrimp also, but I really love it. And then you'll want to add in some goat curry, or if you have a duck curry, either or would work fine. And allow this to toast in here for around 5 minutes. Make sure for this step your heat has to be on low, because you don't want to burn the curry. You want it to toast on a low heat until it feels grainy. Now we're going to add in water to help the curry cook. So add in about 1 cup of water. Mix that really well. And this curry now is going to cook, simmer down, thicken. It's going to get really thick as it's cooking down. You'll see the oils start separating from the curry. So it's getting there, but it's not there yet. See how it's looking here? It's almost there. The oil is separating, the curry is turning into a thicker paste. So I'm going to let it cook for about 2 more minutes. And look how it looks here. Perfect paste. Now you add in your seasoned goat. and toss to coat in that delicious curry. Now here we're going to allow this to really fry up in that curry, and the goat is going to absorb that curry flavor. So we're going to allow it to fry up until all of the natural juices start to evaporate or burn off. It's going to really let go a lot of that natural juices at first. Then you'll keep turning it, and you'll keep turning it and cooking it down until the natural juices have evaporated. After tasting the curry goat in Jamaica, I fell in love with it. My husband fell in love with it, and I was on a mission to recreate what I tasted. And I think this curry goat comes really close to what we've tasted. See how more of that liquid is coming out? That's going to happen. You're going to continue to cook until it dries down like this. Then you can add your water to cook this. Adding hot water helps the cooking process, so you can add hot water. And I'm using the bowl that had my seasoning or the seasoned goat in, because there was still seasoning in there. Now we're going to bring this up to a simmer. I'm just going to cover it so it comes up to a simmer quickly. See how it looks? Allow it to continue to cook. You're going to cook this until you get the tenderness that you like. So my husband likes a goat that's really tender, and I personally don't like it that tender. So what I tend to do is I'll scoop out some and put mine one side just before it gets to be really tender. So I'm going to allow it to continue to cook. I did check it, and the consistency is just perfect. So at this point, what I suggest you do is taste and adjust your salt. I love to leave my curry goat with a lot of sauce, especially if you're not making dal or red bean or something to go along with it. But that's it. It's done, and it's time to enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. Try this. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in my next video. And if you're new, I hope you like and subscribe.